What fits? Why do I own them? And the age-old question, are they worth the money? I'm going to get into everything in today's video. So welcome back to Witting Chic, the place where we recognize that no one wants to unwittingly make a bad luxury purchasing decision. So that's why I share all of my tips, tricks, and experience with you so that you can make smart, fun, and functional luxury purchases. Today, I'm here to tell you all about two bum bags in my collection that I think are very similar and I use fairly interchangeably. So this is sort of the battle of the bum bags, if you will, between the Lululemon City Adventurer bum bag in the 2.5 liter size and the OG classic Louis Vuitton Monogram bum bag. So I purchased this bum bag directly from the boutique back in 2019, I want to say. Maybe even actually, I'll have to go back and check my receipts. It might actually be even late 2018, but I just ordered it online before a price increase. So it was sort of like the end of the fall, like winter time, and kind of picked it up on a whim. And I am so glad I did. The price jumped that following spring, and I ended up just loving this bag and using it so much, and was so pleased that I had gotten it at the price that I did. And mine in particular has been a really good batch. It hasn't suffered any of the wear and tear issues that people complain about with this bag. So very pleased with this purchase. The City Adventurer bum bag by Lululemon is a much lower price point. So if you are wanting something with very similar functionality, but to come in at under $100, this is definitely the way to go. This bag is a new style, and so this is a little bit different than the classic Lululemon bum bag that has been all the rage. This one has more of that same crescent shape to it, and it really hugs the body in the same way that the Louis Vuitton one does. So I hope that you can see that they shape-wise are very similar. They have sort of that half moon at the top, and when they're on the body, they lay very similarly across the chest. So I don't wear my bum bags as waist bags. I wear them as crossbody bags, and I find them to be super comfortable. So let's look at what these bags hold. So the capacity of this is 2.5 liters. However, because of the shape of the bag, I find that the capacity is not nearly as spacious seeming as you would think. So inside, it says Lululemon, of course, and then there's one big pocket in here with a note that says items of importance. These are sort of the cute touches that make Lululemon products really fun sometimes, is their little unexpected notes and labels in cute places. And then two mesh pockets. And I have like hair ties and a couple random little things in here that I have just hanging around. But yeah, that's the main compartment. So in terms of pockets, it does have pretty good organization built right into the bag. There is this front pouch here that you could use for things that are flat, I would recommend, or you could use it for things maybe that are a little bit more bulky, but I find I just don't really use this pocket very much. Part of it is probably because I'm not used to reaching in a pocket on the very front like I do with this bum bag. I just sort of ignore it and kind of forget that it's there. So, but the pocket that I do use all the time on the back of the bag is this slip pocket here that is against your body. And so this is a really nice, big, spacious pocket. It takes up like the entire backside of the bag. And so this has tons of space in here for your phone, for a little wallet, or whatever things you want right against your body, but still very easily accessible. So in terms of the layout of the bag, very similar, I find, to my Louis Vuitton. Now, some people with the Louis Vuitton end up getting an organizer for the bag. And right now I have this filled because I wanted to give a sense of what this bag can hold and then transfer the items over to this bag so that you can kind of see that the same capacity kind of works for both. Even though visually this bag seems a lot smaller than this one, I find that they have similar capacities in terms of functionally how I'm using them. So something to keep in mind. Now there's no front compartment on this bag. And inside it is really just one big open pit. So I have it full of stuff right now, but there's no interior pockets of any kind. That bothers some people. I find that it doesn't bother me that much. I tend to think that the shape of this bag is meant to be slouchy and really mold to the body. And I really appreciate that about this bag. I know some people complain about the quality of contemporary Louis Vuitton canvas and about how thin it feels compared to more vintage pieces. Generally, I'm in agreement with that complaint. However, for this particular style of bag, I love that it's squishy and that the canvas molds to the body. I think that's exactly what it's supposed to do. We're getting out of control here. I think that's what it's exactly supposed to do. So in that respect, for this particular bag, I am absolutely satisfied with the materials used. Some people also complain about this zipper. I've never had any problems with it because when I'm wearing the bag, I love that it has two zippers that can go from either side. And then you just sort of get used to this. Like, it's just like a flap. You just flap it up and zip it open in like 1 or 2 seconds as you're wearing it, right? Like, you just get used to it. So this doesn't bother me at all. Because yeah, it's become second nature to me now as I wear the bag. The back pocket is amazing. So like the Lululemon style, I love that I have this big back pocket here that can fit my phone, keys, a little slim wallet, pretty much anything that you might want to have right up against your body. And it's just a really smart design in that regard. It's really easy to get in and out of that compartment to get what you need. And so I love to keep my phone there and find that it's just so convenient. So I don't have a phone in here right now because I'm filming on my phone. So just, you know, pretend that like the phone is here as well. There's certainly space for that. This bag is not full, even though it does have a lot of stuff in it. I could probably fit quite a bit more. So we'll just quickly take a look at what's in the bag and I will move things over just for demonstration purposes for capacity. So I don't normally carry this wallet. This is the Louis Vuitton Victorine wallet, but I know a lot of people do. A mint wrapper. Whoops. So just wanted to include this to show that that's something that absolutely would be possible. Little oat ball snack bite things, because I'm a mom and I always have snacks for my kids. I will mention that this got a lot of use in the summertime, especially going to parks or amusement parks and places where I wanted to be really carefree. And so definitely snacks were a big deal in going to those kinds of places with my kiddos. Sunglasses, lip gloss, a hair clip, some tissues, a charger. I'll start putting things in different pockets here. AirPods. Apparently I had some mint wrappers at the bottom of this bag. That doesn't need to go. I love this Chanel lip gloss. So that's there if you have extra things like this, some AirPods, and of course my Louis Vuitton clay as my wallet, and a mint. Sure, why not? That's one I hadn't gotten to. So it's more full feeling than the Louis Vuitton, but all of this definitely fits and with no problem. And so I'm gonna just put this in the zippered compartment here and kind of, you know, I'm not really packing this, but I certainly could repack it and kind of shuffle things around to help it be a little bit easier, but it still zips up, no problem. Everything is fine. And yeah, it's just a bag that has a great capacity. I will say something that I wish that I had done was to spray this bag with Apple Guard. So I thought because the material was black that it would make it really stain resistant. I have not found that to be true necessarily. So you can see here, these are actually some like sunscreen splatters. And all I've really done is try to clean this with a baby wipe. But it hasn't worked. And so I'm going to have to resort to actually using like a stain stick or maybe putting this through the wash or spot cleaning it more formally to see if I can get those little spots off. But it makes me really wish that I had sprayed this with Apple Guard to just make it even a little bit more stain resistant. I do spray all of my luxury handbags with Apple Guard, and I have sprayed this bag with Apple Guard, and periodically I've done some touch-up treatment. So sometimes I do like an annual to every 6 months, depending on how often I'm wearing the bag, cleaning of my bags and respraying them with Apple Guard. So that I think has really helped this bag develop a nice even patina. It definitely has wear because I have literally worn this bag around the world. So is my leather going to look pristine? No, of course not. I don't expect it to, and I almost don't want it to. I want it to tell the story of our travels. And so that is something that I really love about this bag. Even though, you know, there are some things about it that are just unique, right? Like different pieces of leather are wearing differently. And so there's a color difference actually between this piece of Vachetta, which is also wrinkling more than the other piece of the strap. And that's just part of having natural leather on a handbag. You know, this is just part of the process, is that it's not going to be manufactured looking, right? These are natural materials, and things have been stitched by hand, and this is just the variation that comes with that. So that's okay. But I've put charms on this. I used to hang a little chain from here to here that was super cute as like an additional little accessory. And I've since moved that to a different bag right now. But yeah, I could probably go back and clean up the leather, since there is some marking here where that chain did hang. But yeah, I bought this bag to really use it and have it be a lived in part of my collection. And it's just such a comfortable bag to wear. I've put whole water bottles in this. My Kindle fits in this. I've, you know, put all of my family's passports in this. So 5 passports. It holds a tremendous amount, and it's an amazing travel bag. It feels super secure. It's super comfortable. I can keep it on when I get in the car, even if it's full of stuff, and just put my seatbelt on and drive if I need to. Like it's really just such an amazing, hands-free, comfortable, luxurious bag. And it certainly helps that it looks flippin' cute. So it really levels up any outfit, and I absolutely love it. And I get a lot of compliments on it still. So it's the OG favorite for a reason. People are still seeking out this bag, even though there's a new style of the Bumbag in boutiques, because this particular model, like there's a reason it was so popular. And I am 1000% a believer of that. So love this bag, love, love, love. And I'm so happy that I have this as an alternate, right? Because if I'm at an amusement park and, you know, we're literally going on rides and I need to be able to put my bag in a dirty cubby where people have spilled their soda, you know, and all of that, I'm not going to be thrilled to have to set this down. But if I have this bag, you know, for $68, I'm not that worried about it, right? So I'm a lot less precious with this bag. But in terms of the functionality, it serves a lot of the same function that this bag does in my everyday life. It's a great grab and go piece. It's super comfortable. I find that it also tends to level up any outfit. I really like the silver hardware on it. It seems to just add a little something extra. I have been scanning the website to see if they release this in other colors, because I wouldn't mind picking up another color of this. Probably not in the cream, but like a different color, especially if they ever released it with a gold hardware. I think that would be gorgeous, and I would absolutely love to get another one. So yeah, I think that really it's not a question of either or when it comes to these bags. It's not really like, you know, like they don't fight, right? Like they're in, each of them are in their own league, because in terms of price, I think that's how they have to be considered. But in terms of functionality, they're both just excellent bags, very similar functionality. Highly recommend both of them. So get the one that suits your lifestyle, your needs, and your price point. If you can, get both like I have. And I think you too will quickly find that you are pleased with the role that these bags can play in your everyday life and in serving, you know, just the busy day-to-day routines that we all have. So I hope this video is helpful for you wherever you are in the world. I hope you're having a great day. Take care of yourself. Do something to help yourself smile. I hope that I see you again in a future video. So please do remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you again soon. Bye.